Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Sagittarius for the first half of March 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or NotSoMysticalTarot.com if you would like to book a personal reading with me. I am just about caught up, so if you have booked a reading or are waiting for a reading, take a look in your inbox because it might just be there. Just gonna get one more. Oh, that wasn't it. Okay, well, we'll keep shuffling. I'm gonna get one more. There it is. One more card for you guys. And let's just see what we have going on for my Sagittarians. It starts out here with Justice. Something, whether legal or personal, is kind of coming to a head with this Justice card. Something that, whether it was an occurrence that happened, or, like I said, I don't feel like it's a legal matter. I think it's a more like an incident or an occurrence or a situation that's finally like kind of come full circle, and now it's time to deal with it. The outcome, it will be clear. Like there's going to be an outcome from some sort of situation that was occurring. There will be an outcome. Now you also have the Nine of Wands, which is a very critical place to be. The Nine of Wands is all about looking and evaluating, seeing where you've come from down here. You can see all these troops or people or somebody down here. You're kind of up on this precipice, sort of looking over, going, what am I going to do next? Well, be careful, because the card that's directly after this is the Ten of Wands, which is a card of pretty heavy burden, where you see the person's like bent over and they're carrying all these rods, and it's really a card of like complete exhaustion. So you're going to want to be very careful what you do next, because if you pick up one more of these wands, you're going to be at that Ten of Wands thing where you're bent over and, carrying this heavy burden. So maybe this situation does come full circle. Maybe it does resolve itself, and maybe you don't have to do anything. Maybe just observing it, understanding that this is the way the situation is enough for right now. Now, you also have the Hanged Man, which is about looking at things from a different perspective. It's about seeing things in a different way, and maybe in a way that you aren't used to looking at anything. So take a moment and sort of evaluate this situation from a different perspective, maybe from the other person's perspective, not your own. And maybe you can see where the other person is feeling. If this has to do with a personal situation, if it is a work situation, look at it from the other company's point of view. Same sort of thing, but look at whatever the situation is in a way that you have not looked at it before, and be willing and open enough to see how the situation looks from the other side. Now, you also have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is, you'll see it oftentimes, it'll show somebody walking away, like on a beach, and there's like these 8 cups, and they're walking away from them. The thing is, what they don't show you on that is here, you're moving towards something that's important to you. So with the Eight of Cups energy, you want to really focus on moving toward what it is that you want, and moving away from the things that you don't want, but not focusing on them. You moving towards solely what you want and what's important to you allows these things to fall away. And like I've said, this can be like anger, hatred, hurt, jealousy, envy, argumentativeness, whatever, someone being wronged, whatever it is, it's a point of unrest and contention. And so this allows you to move away from that. But you aren't focusing on, I don't want this stuff, I don't like this stuff. You're just going, I want this. This is what I want in my life. This is important to me. And when you do that, all of this falls away. Now, you have an extra card that came out, and I kept it because when that happens, I just think like it falls out I put it back and I took it out, and I put it back and I'm like, no, it came out for a reason. And that card is Temperance. That is balance. It's the yin and the yang, the balance of the feminine and male energy. Maybe in this situation, it is time to just look for some balance. It's time to just, a lot of times you have different people in different camps, perhaps, and, they are very strongly opinionated and cannot see things from this different perspective. But with Temperance, you are forced to come to a meeting ground. You're forced to come to a place of balance. You're forced to look at things in a way that you have not looked at them before, like I said, from another perspective, and that will help you to see things in a different light. You also have the Hierophant, which is about this can be seeking guidance, counseling, talking to a priest, a counselor, some sort of person in authority to you, maybe reading a book, a self-help book. It could be anything like that, but it's kind of something a little bit higher than ourselves, something that, seeking out something different from where you usually would be. And that may just assist you in that process of temperance or the different perspective, because this situation, whatever this is, it is coming full circle. It is coming to an end. Now, you also have the Two of Cups, which is really encouraging because this is people working together. Yes, it can be marriage and dating and all that, but this, I think, is about resolving something and finding a way to work together. And you know what? It may not be a big love affair. It may not be a big bunch of unicorns and hearts and flowers raining from the sky, but it can be a team. It can be a way to work together, balance things out, and move forward from there. Like I said, a different perspective. Maybe it will be different, but it doesn't have to be bad. It just may be very, very different. And the other card that you have underlying is the World. That says this is a lot bigger than just you and the immediate situation around you. This is actually almost a commentary on maybe your community, your tribe at large. This could be kind of more than just you and your personal situation. It kind of can help you sort of look out around you, and you may see through example from other people what is actually happening to you. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to word that. Like, this is more than just this one situation with that you're having. If you can stop and really evaluate what's going on and look at the big picture, again, a different perspective. A lot of times we focus just on us, our little problem, our little thing that we have going on, what we feel, what we think. When we focus on that, we don't see the big picture. This is about the big picture. When we look at something from the perspective of the universe and the whole world and your whole community versus just me and my little circle and the way things go in my little circle, it kind of gives you that perspective. It gives you that different way of looking at things, and you start to see, like, what's really important here. I'm going to do what's really important. I'm not going to mess around with all this nonsense. I'm going to do what's really important. So bringing it all around to balance, coming full circle, not picking up another burden to cause strife, grief, anger, stress, whatever, really is important right now. And like I said, remembering the big picture. There's a lot more at stake here than just our immediate little circle. The way that we act, people are watching, people are looking. The way that we act and the things that we do affect more than just our immediate circle. It affects our whole community. So I'm really interested to hear what this means to you. Really interested. So please let me know. I appreciate you watching so much, and I will talk to you soon.